Hey guys, Mr. Mizell here, and this is the first video of 11 videos that you're going to follow on your checkoff list for the Innovation Club. The first video is about making new stuff. What we're going to be working on in our club is incremental innovation, and this is where you take increments or small steps to improving a product. It's like product evolution. And you want to start out with a problem. Focus on a real-world problem and look at the current solutions to this problem. And then you want to find problems with that current solution. And when you find the problems with the current solutions, you come up with your invention. So if we take a look down below at this first in the bottom left, we can see the incremental innovation of a prosthetic leg. You can see since the 1800s to today and the different changes that it's taken. Also, if we look over at the computers since 1984 and Apple's computers and where they are from 1984 to 2007. Once you've mastered incremental innovation, your goal is to try to do disruptional innovation. This is something where you're creating something completely new, never before seen, some new technology. And this usually requires a lot of scientific research to go into a problem to begin with. And through that scientific research, you start to discover more and more new things about that problem. And eventually you can use those discoveries for your inventing your new product. Like I have a couple examples here, like the Wright brothers inventing the airplane. Also here with Michael Faraday's electric motor, which he did quite a bit of science looking at why there was magnetism or how magnetism and electricity corresponded with each other. And the touchscreen phone, the iPhone, the first one, and also Einstein's E equals mc squared research discovering the energy you can release from an atomic bomb. First thing you want to do is pick a problem. Pick a problem that you want to solve, something that kind of resonates with yourself, something that is shared as well. And to make sure it's shared, I'll show you here in a second, but a couple examples here is like climate change, energy, maybe working out, I guess I have here, education's another one. But to make sure it's a shared problem, what you want to do is a little bit of research, and you can do that through Google Forms, Survey Monkeys, and then also like street surveys like I have down below with this person here. You need to make sure that your problem is shared. It's not just something that you yourself are having and no one else is having. So that's where making sure it's shared, and you can do that through the forms. And your survey, you definitely want to include some information about the person. You want to include some information about the problem to see if this problem is shared. You can also look at some current solutions to the problem, like coming up with some questions like what ways have you handled this problem? And then looking at problems with that current solution, you could ask some questions like how would you rate this current solution as a solution? Or getting more specific with your questions. And if you need help with those, you can see me in class. And the whole point of this is to get data, because that data will represent if this is a shared problem, if people have problems with the current solutions, and then really if you're on the right path to trying to solve the problem in a different way, because that's what you're doing with incremental innovation. And the purpose of that data is confidence, because if you can show that it's a shared problem, and if you can show that the current solutions aren't handling all of the areas of this problem or not solving the problem completely, this gives you confidence with this data. And that confidence can help you when you go and you get funding, or if you're pitching your idea to others to try to get them on board with your cause. Like I have down here, like angel investors. Those are the people that give you your first batch of money. And then also venture capitalists with VCs and banks. So we probably won't be focusing on bank loans here, but if you do end up starting a business and need a bank loan down the line, your data will really help you in that confidence the bank will have in loaning you that money. So this is the first video. Make sure that you're doing your checkoff list, and if you guys have any questions, please feel free to email me, see me in class, or shoot me a message. Thank you.